Hello, this is Dampy Longnose, and welcome to part number 3 of my tour of SPANKLECHANK's world. In my first 2 episodes, I saw quite a lot of epic mansions. I then went around the medieval city or medieval town. I've now here arrived at the manor of the Lord SPANKLECHANK, the hoster of this world, and it looks like we're just going to head inside for the first time. So yeah, make sure you check out the first 2 videos. You don't want to miss what we saw in those videos. There's a really awesome looking wizard's tower and stuff, and yeah, it now looks like this is the house of the person that created this world. Some freshly baked cakes on the table. Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to eat them because I'm allergic to yeast. There's a awesome fireplace there. There's some levers. I don't know if there's anything secret behind the fireplace because I got something hidden behind my fireplace. I don't know if the levers are just there to look nice or if there is actually something secret. You can see there the king sitting at the head of the table. I'm going to take my place here, and it looks like instead of eating, we're just going to throw things. Are you eating diamonds and bone meal? Really? Is that all you've got to eat? Well, I got my 2 cookies. I don't want to be greedy. I'm just going to put these down in front of me and I'm going to eat them up. Okay, looks like we've got a proper feast over here. Also, by the way, joined me in this video is Rosie833, the comedian, someone who helped build this world. Epic Big C, also known as Chloe, you might have seen in past videos. madgod117 and Kamikaze Cow 69er is also in this world. But I think quite a lot of them are sort of higher up in the world. Like, yeah, you can see there's a few people sort of scattered around the place. And I don't know, maybe they're like hard at work building on something right now. He has said that he just sort of leaves this world like open, like just so people can just sort of come in and build and just leave. And there's quite a few like ongoing projects that everyone just sort of helps out with. So where most of the previous worlds I've seen have been mainly like a one-person effort, this is like a proper community world where there's just a group of very competent builders that have just sort of come together. I was actually talking to SPANKLECHANK before we started doing this video and sort of saying, have you been playing on like the PC version, or like have you been playing Minecraft before Xbox or anything like that? And he said that he hadn't even heard of a Minecraft until he bought it. He said that he just got fed up with all like first-person shooter games, and so he was just looking for something else in the indie marketplace, and he found some of like the copycat Minecraft games. He just sort of found some of those games and he really enjoyed them, and then he obviously heard of Minecraft through them, and then he downloaded it, fell in love with it, and now he's been playing it like pretty hardcore ever since. And okay, I know you're like some sort of weird witch woman, but that doesn't mean you should just stand in the fire. Looks like Chloe's dressed up as someone from the new Halloween skin pack, which has just recently been released. I don't know when this video is going to be uploaded. I'm assuming it's going to be a while away from when I recorded it, but as I'm recording this, it is actually Halloween Eve. It's going to be Halloween in 30 minutes, actually. So hopefully in 30 minutes something spooky doesn't actually happen. But yeah, so that was sort of give you some sort of idea of when I was recording this. I would like to upload my videos like as soon as I record them, but because I'm featuring people's worlds and I'm doing like quite a lot of ongoing video series and stuff, they basically stockpile. I could record like, I don't know, upwards of about 6 videos a day sometimes, and because of that, I can't upload videos that quickly. So unfortunately, I just gotta upload like 1 a day, which is pretty much what I do. And as you can see, I have here just unfortunately lagged out the game, and hopefully I will be able to join straight in and not have to cut ahead in the video. There we go, straight back in the game. I reckon everyone lagged out. Oh no, was it just me? It sucks when it's like only me that lags out. I feel like it was my fault rather than a problem with the game. But unfortunately, that does mean that we're going to have to spend a lot of time waiting for things to load in again. And it's especially like annoying when there's a world which is so detailed like this. Things just seem to take even longer to load in. If I load up my world, it loads up really quickly because I haven't actually built all that much inside my lovely world. And I do intend on doing a lot more videos inside my lovely world. I know there's a lot of you that really do enjoy those videos and would like much prefer seeing videos in my lovely world. But when there's some like amazing stuff like this that people have been building, I think that I should just really give them like a bit more credit, you know, and just sort of get as many people to see like all of this hard work that they've put in as possible. And I have no idea where he's gone. Unfortunately, we're still waiting for the world to load in. So as we do that, we can have a quick look at some of these houses here. Like when you're in a world like this where everything is so well built, you kind of just glance over stuff like this. Like if that house was in my world, I'd be like so proud of it and it looks so epic. But when everything looks so amazing as it does, you can kind of just ignore some stuff and only look at the massive stuff. But yeah, I really do like that house. A nice unique design there with the iron bars along the roof. And what is this place? There seems to be another pit of fire here. Oh, there's a hidden area. There's a hidden bit under the fire. Okay, well, let's go down here. Is this like a hidden storeroom? I don't know. I reckon this is full of all valuable stuff. Unfortunately, I can't actually look inside any of the chests, but I reckon there's some valuable stuff hidden down there. Is there something else down here? There might be another hidden tunnel down there somewhere. I'm not entirely sure. Okay, well, am I supposed to just be coming out now? Yeah, I think that this is all there is down here. I think I'm supposed to leave now. Sorry, I was just wanting to investigate. That's really cool, though. I'm always impressed, like, by anyone who can build well with redstone. It's also nice when they build with redstone and you can't see it. I hate it when you can see, like, the trails of redstone and, like, all of the stuff, like, all of the workings out and stuff. It's nice when everything is really well hidden like that. Okay, moving on. I believe we're still in like medieval town or medieval city or whatever. It's a lot bigger than I thought it was. When I first got there and I saw like the first few houses, I didn't think it'd be that big. But yeah, if we take a look of like where we are on the map. Okay, I'm the pink one. See that pink one spinning in a circle? That's where I am. So I think this like whole left side of the map is like the medieval city. And by looking at the map, I've completely lost everyone. There's another really big tower over here, like sort of towering over everything, like towers are supposed to do. And unfortunately we're here once again waiting for things to load in. They seem to be loading in a little bit quicker now. Look at all those paintings. Just paintings floating everywhere. I guess that's a very decorated room there. There's so much stuff that we're just like glancing past and not really looking at just to get to like the bigger stuff. But I didn't want to drag these videos on too long where I have just too many of them. But like, I do really want to see everything, but unfortunately, we're once again here waiting for everything to load in. There's some more paintings all just sort of floating around there that have loaded in before everything else. And I don't even know what that big tower is. We kind of just walk straight past it. I'm hoping that SPANKLECHANK doesn't just think that I'm being really slow and just like not following him. But unfortunately, there's no point trying to follow him now, like while I wait for everything to load in. I'm just going to sit up here like and perch. I look like a superhero if I stand here, don't I? If I stand there like on the edge, like have a oh god, I fell down. If I have like the camera just sort of like looking up at me in like the standard Superman pose. There we go. Okay, right, where's everyone gone? Oh god, I've kind of lost track of where everyone was walking. Okay, it says he's very close to me. Oh no, sorry, this is so annoying having to wait for everything to load in so slowly. I think they were heading off in this direction, maybe? Oh, I can see someone over there on the roof. Who's this? Okay, here's the comedian just here, just chilling out on the roof. You all right? He doesn't look like a very happy clown, to be honest. He looks like a slightly terrifying clown. Then again, there's a lot of people that get scared by like every type of clown. Okay, let's see if I can find out where he is. It says he's like right by me. He's not like under the ground, or is he up here somewhere? What is this place? I don't have a clue. Okay, here's Chloe. Chloe's come to join me. I'm a lost cat. I'm a lost cat and I can't find my way home or where anyone else is. Okay, well I suppose I'm just waiting for the world to load in, so it doesn't really matter. Have they gone this way, maybe? Oh, here we go. I found him. Okay, right. Looks like he went over in this direction somewhere. This looks to be like some sort of a pier, maybe? While I wait for the pier to appear. Sorry, bad joke. Okay, so I really got to apologise for how slow this world is loading in. Thanks for your patience for continuing to watch this video while we wait. But unfortunately, until they sort out the way that like Xbox 360 Minecraft like works, there's no way we can avoid doing this. But I think there's just, because there's so much stuff built and because there's so many people inside the game, I think we've actually got a full 8 players or 7 players in the game. Things are just loading in slightly slowly, and obviously because I'm in Britain, the majority of the people that I play with aren't like from Britain and are from like either the US or Canada or mainland Europe. There's usually a bit of a delay just because of like the distance I am like the connection is generally a little bit slower, so unfortunately things are loading in pretty slowly right now. I would say I'd cut ahead in the video then carry on somewhere else, but I really don't think there'd be much point, because I think every new area we go to is going to load in slowly. But this thing over here has started to load in properly now. You can get a better view. I'm still not entirely sure what it is, but there's a pretty funky design. Seems to be some sort of marquee awning over there. A few little small wooden houses around this area, and a boat just floating randomly. Can I get in the boat when it's just floating here? I can! Yay! Now the water's loaded in. Maybe that was the secret. Maybe I just had to be in a boat. Okay, so it looks like we're going to carry on the tour in the water. I'm not entirely sure how far I can go. I have absolutely no idea where Mike has gone. And whoa, a massive building has just appeared like directly in front of me. Let's get out this boat. Forget the boat, forget the boat. Something else has taken my interest. Let me go back here a little bit and get another view. This doesn't look very medieval. This looks really like modern and stuff. This looks like a proper skyscraper. Okay, I'm going to cheat a little bit and just fly, just so I can catch up. Everyone else is already up here. There doesn't seem to be that many rooms or anything here anyway. So, yeah, here might be a good vantage point to sort of look out like over the rest of the world and stuff, and sort of see what everything looks like. Unfortunately, we still do have quite a lot of gaps where we can't see what the world looks like, but it's still just a nice place to perch and have a look. And as the king here just gazes over his like empire, the powerful and mighty king, he's probably really fed up with having to wait for me to catch up with him. Yeah, it looks like the tower is just like a big empty tower from the inside. It's still a really like epic building though. Some nice design work on it. And yeah, it looks like we're gonna be moving on with the tour now, maybe. Oh, don't freeze. The second that I finally like get everything loaded in, it looks like he doesn't want to move anymore. I think he's just here content, just sort of looking over everything that he's helped to build. I don't know what's going on. You here? Are you awake? You alive? He's looking around. There we go. I think he's just woke up. I think he was there just daydreaming a little bit. We all do it. Okay, it looks like we can carry on the tour. Finally, things do seem to have started loading in properly, so we won't be seeing a load of blank spaces. So yeah, once again, sorry about that. There's not really much I can do about it, but you can still now see everything loaded in properly. I say that as soon as we walk to somewhere where things aren't loaded in. It looks like this might be the main big castle. We got here some sort of drawbridge. Unfortunately, obviously, we can't have it working in the Xbox version of Minecraft, but you can still obviously tell that that is a drawbridge. We've got the very small moat there around the outside. I don't really think that if anyone tried to siege the castle, this moat would be the thing that stops them. One, because it's only around the very front. Two, it's not very deep, you know, you could kind of just paddle your way through that. Okay, here, let's move into the inside of the castle. Looks like things are loading in relatively quickly now, quicker than they were anyway. While we wait for that to load in, I'll have a quick look inside some of these rooms here. And oh, wow, look, it's got a chandelier here. Oh, this is a really grand castle. I wonder who... You'd assume that he would live here if he's the king. Sorry, guys, you're all waiting for me, aren't you? Sorry, things are still loading in very slowly. I think that when I continue the tour in my next video, I might try and do it so it's just me and him in the game. I think that maybe having so many people in the world at the same time might actually be sort of lagging the game a bit and sort of making things load in slower, because I haven't actually ever been in a world where things have loaded in this slowly. I've always had a problem with it. It's never been like instant, but I've never had such a big issue with things loading in slowly. So I think that next time I go around this world, and in the next video I'll have it so it's just me and him. I just have a one-on-one guided tour from the king instead of having all of his pupils going around with him as well. So it looks like in here's loaded a bit, but I don't really want to just sort of wander off, because he's supposed to be giving me the tour and he sort of knows where all of like the best places to see are. There seems to be a sign here. Now playing Romeo and Scrubbiet? Romeo and Scrubbiet. Okay, so I guess this is the theatre. Oh, and it has to look epic, doesn't it? It has to look so much better than my theatre. I don't know, they got a proper set here. Oh man, I should be taking notes for this. I should be adding all of this stuff to my theatre. I think my theatre is a little bit more modest compared to theirs. To be fair, I have had to do it all without the duplication glitch or without creative mode. Oh, you can actually climb up the set here. Scrubbiette, Scrubbiette, where art thou, Scrubbiette? I don't know what the Scrubbiette is a reference to. Maybe that's like a personal joke with the people that built this world. Unfortunately, there's a big hole in the back of the theatre as it's still loading in. I think that once that's loaded in, it'll all look a bit nicer. We got here some royal boxes. Why do the royal people have to sit on bloody dirt? Why is there a dirt block here as a seat? I'm assuming that was placed there and no one's got rid of it yet, but going up from the top here might be quite a good vantage point to sort of look down at the stage and stuff. Still, unfortunately, the backdrop hasn't loaded in, so I'm just going to hang around in here for a little bit while I wait for everything to load in. We can see here we got like the curtain and the lighting for the stage. I reckon that maybe goes down here. Yeah, so you can see that the top's all lit up, and we're eventually starting to get stuff loaded in. I don't know if we're gonna have a show. Is anyone gonna put in a show for me? We seem to have a black knight on the stage. Here we go. Things are finally loading in. We can see there's the backdrop. I don't know. Should I have a backdrop in my theatre? At the moment, I've just got it like completely black. So you've got to like use your imagination. I don't know if I should add in a set or like a backdrop or something like that. I mean, the only thing with adding that is that you're gonna have to like change it every single show you put on. Okay, looks like the show is about to start, so I better be quiet. We've got the king and the queen there. Who are the other actors? We also got I guess the guy in the suit, Rosie, is the one sort of showing us to our seats and stuff, and offering like us snacks halfway through the show. Can I have a cookie, please, Rosie? Rosie, can I have the cookie? Rosie, can I have a cookie, please? I'm hungry. Oh, the cake will do. I'll have the cake. No, forget the cookie. I want the cake. Okay, moving in with the rest of the castle. Oh, I hope the rest would have been loaded in by now, but there seems to still be a few gaps. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. I think that as soon as we get like inside the buildings and sort of looking inside the rooms, things look okay. And look at this. This looks really grand. I love water flowing down places. I love using water as like a decorative thing. It looks, I don't know, it just looks really nice. And I think this is the throne. Yeah, this is the throne. This is where the king goes. I give the king some gold. This is my offering to you, O great and wise, wonderful king. And there's the queen there as well, just sort of snuck in behind him just to sort of go on the throne as well. Oh, my great and gracious lord, what an amazing Minecraft world you've built. Why does he throw me flint and steel? You don't want to throw me flint and steel. Me and anything that causes fire is not a good combination in your world. Oh, okay, cookies are okay. Cookies I can do. I can eat them. Cats do love cookies. Oh, it looks like this is all connected. This is the theatre here. There's like a top like walkway along here, so you can just sort of go along and like see the whole castle. Is that my cake? I like the fact that Chloe just keeps sort of changing her skin to just sort of be like any character we need. Like when we needed a pilot to go on the helicopter, she became the pilot, and she's now here become the queen because we're in the castle. There's a lot of acting and pretending going on. Okay, looks like we're here moving upstairs in the castle. Oh my god, this place is so massive. This place is just huge. Okay, I think this is the place which I saw very briefly earlier. I think I just sort of had a quick glance like through here while I was waiting for the rest of the world to load in. So yeah, there's a sort of little middle courtyard bit here. There's a window out here. I'm just going to have a quick glance through. And we can see here sort of where we came from. There was that big tower that we climbed up not long ago. Looks like we're moving further like into the castle. We might be going upstairs a bit more. I really can't wait to go to like the top of the tower in this castle and just sort of look out over all of it and just sort of see how grand it all looks. Oh, this looks like this is the dining room and a hell of a lot of cakes. For breakfast, lunch and dinner. Part of a well-balanced diet. Just lots and lots of cakes. That's all they eat here. This is Cake Kingdom. And we can here see like some more courtyards. That looks like that's the tower. I saw that from the outside earlier. Hopefully we'll go in there at some point. You can see a few courtyards and some more cakes because there weren't enough on the table. It looks like Rosie isn't wasting any time in walking over the cakes. We've got to eat that. Hope you've like got clean shoes and haven't stepped in anything nasty in like any of the places that we've walked to. What's down here? This is the kitchen. Oh, he shut the kitchen. Okay, guess we're not allowed in the kitchen. Okay, I'll be careful. I'll try and not burn myself on anything. More cakes, of course, because there's cakes everywhere. This is just like the bakery. They just bake cakes all day long. A nice stone oven there. Some chests there which haven't been loaded in properly, thanks to the 1.8.2 update, which added lots of awesome stuff to the game, as well as a load of annoying bugs and glitches. I'm just a little bit bitter because I've had to redesign my entire storeroom because of that update. And oh wow, what's this place? I didn't see this thing from like outside. Ah, this place looks awesome. I love the lapis and gold. I'm not entirely sure what this place is. Oh, look at those. Look at these like towers like leading up here. I know you're not really supposed to be able to go up here, but I really like big like ceilings. Like I hate it when you're walking into a place and it's got a really low ceiling. I love to be able to like look up in a room and it just looks really grand and epic. I have no idea what this place is though. Oh, this place just goes on forever. I think we're still like here in like the medieval city. It just goes on like for so long. Like I keep thinking that we're going to like be getting to the end of like the medieval city and like be going to the modern city, but like every corner we turn there just seems to be just more stuff. This seems to be like the main like outside courtyard area. Where was that big tower? I'm completely losing track. Is this like a chair? Is that like the dining room? Is that where we just were? Yeah, that's the dining room in there. The detail on this place is amazing. Like no block is out of place. Like every single thing has obviously been placed like really purposefully, and like you can tell that they've just like really thought about like every aspect of the design. Like nothing's just put in because they couldn't think about what else to put in. And just look at it. Just look how amazing this whole place is. Like it's just nice that everything's finally loaded in and we're not like spending like ages waiting for stuff to load in. It's nice to be able to get to a new area and just like look out across it all and see how grand it is. I actually think that that's where we came in, and this is actually where we were earlier, but I just couldn't see any of it yet. I think that now things are finally loading in properly. We can get like a good view of it all. So where was that big tower then? Was that the big tower? I'm completely losing track, or is that it? I don't know. I guess I'll just follow the king around and see where he wants us to go. He seemed to just be flying there slightly. Ooh, what's this place? I like the design in this area. Oh, is this the bed? Is this like the king's bedroom? This seems to be like the grandest bedroom there is. I've got a nice 4-poster bed there. Go on, Chloe. Are you going to get in bed? You going to go and do you want to get in bed with your king? Let's make this nice and romantic. Let's put some roses on the bed, and they look scared to both go on the bed together. They have only just met, to be fair. Maybe they need to introduce themselves to each other a little bit better before they can go and do the business, as you might say. Here we can get a nice view over the courtyard. There looks to be like another church there. Another sort of tower here. It's just the detail. Like I've been to a lot of very big and very like well-designed worlds with lots of really amazing areas. It's just the detail in this world that I really like. Just nothing is out of place. Like I don't know. It's just really good interior spaces, and you see a lot of worlds where they have lots of skyscrapers and. Like when you're outside and you sort of look over the world, you get a really epic vista. But normally when you go inside the buildings, they're kind of just like empty sort of husk buildings with no like real interior design. But like this place is the opposite. Like you look at something and you think, oh wow, that looks good. And you go on the inside and just every little room has just been really properly thought out and designed and sort of has like a purpose for the room. It's not just like another room. It's not like here's room 1, here's room 2. There's like loads of different rooms. I guess this is like a cart. I guess this is like a horse and carriage type thing. So you'd sit here and go like, yeah, yeah, yeah. And then the horse would rise around. Sorry, I'm just a little horse. No, not sorry. I'm a little cat, aren't I? Okay, so it looks like I'm here. I'll be there pulling the queen along. And what's the king doing behind like a market stall? Can I buy anything? What are you selling? What goods do you have available? Well, people always have to show me up just because you're the queen and you got a load of diamonds. Well, diamonds are a girl's best friend, I guess. Well, I actually think that I'm going to have to end the video here just because I don't want this to go on for like any longer than half an hour. So I did want to see all of the medieval world in this video, but I think that we're going to have quite a lot more to see, so I'm actually going to have to carry on the tour of the medieval city in another video. And I did plan, as I said earlier, to do this whole tour in 4 videos, but I've now realised there's no way that I'm going to be able to do that because I've only seen a very small portion of this world. So I'll carry on recording until we've seen everything. But as I've said, I'll come back to this world when it's only going to be just me and him, so hopefully everything will load in quicker than it has been in this video. But as my voice is slowly dying, and you can probably hear that I'm like slowly turning more and more into an old man as I speak, because I've been speaking for about an hour non-stop now. So I'm going to go and have a rest. I'm going to rest my voice. I don't know, maybe have a hot chocolate or something. And then I'll continue this tour in another video, which you will hopefully be seeing within the next few days. So I want to thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you all later.